Hey, so this is another horoscope. Today's April 14th, and these themes I'll be discussing, I'm going to be delineating the midpoints, the sun and moon for this horoscope. So a lot of these themes will be going on. They may have started like yesterday and they'll continue on for the next couple of days. Midpoints use pretty tight orb. So the themes kind of like blend into each other slowly, and this is where we're at right now. So currently with the midpoints to the sun, there's a sudden need or a sudden pull to get into your spiritual practice again, or feeling pulled to do something along those lines, something spiritual and religious if you're a very religious person. But at the same time, you feel like you might need to do these things in private. There's kind of an energy of hiding certain parts of these beliefs just to protect yourself, or feeling afraid to talk about them. There's a lot of misunderstandings that may have made you feel this way within communities or relationships. And this can give us an isolating feeling when we're misunderstood, especially with something that's so deep as a personal belief system we have. So like there's this big isolation and kind of being pulled back into your belief system and practicing on your own and not really discussing it too much with people. And this all comes from the misunderstandings we've been going through within relationships and our community. Even though we're trying to stay hidden, there are going to be moments where there's sudden conflicts within the dynamics of beliefs and values. And when these come out, we have like spiritual values and then like personal values. Values kind of encompass a whole bunch of like how we perceive our lives. And within our communities, we may have seen sudden conflicts within these dynamics where people question each other's values and belief systems. And this may also happen within families as well, where maybe certain members of your families don't understand why you are the way you are, why you believe the things you believe in. And this really can bring us into more of a isolation mode, because we don't want to get in these fights. We don't want to get in misunderstood. So we're all trying to kind of like get back down to our roots and feel safe again. For the midpoints to the moon, there's going to be changes in our personal opinions based on new information. It seems as if even though there's strife happening around us and there's misunderstandings, there will be people coming out of the woodwork who support us and also let us know different points of view as well. And these relationships that come out of the woodwork that aren't being misunderstood, or these people who aren't misunderstanding us or purposely misunderstanding us, it seems like there's going to be a good long-term influence within these relationships for the future, even though it feels really stressful right now. And overall, there's a really big theme within all of the midpoints of managing conflict within relationships and communities. Everybody's a little bit on edge right now and taking things to heart. And we still have kind of that erratic energy that I talked about in my previous horoscope, where people will say things almost impulsively. So we have to remember the impulsiveness of the energy right now, and also take in all of these energies into consideration when we're thinking about how we react to situations, and when we also think about our own opinions based on the opinions of others. And that's kind of all for right now. I only did the midpoints to the sun and moon to keep this nice and short and kind of give a general idea of what's going on. And I'll be back in another few days with another horoscope.